Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
Today we are taking a look at the Figuarts Innocent Challenger Goku, the Tamashii Nation store exclusive. In honor of reaching 1,000 subscribers, thank you all so much for that. I thought that I should probably review the figure that I'm going to be giving away in honor of that. So let's take a look at his box really quick, because being a Tamashii Nation store exclusive, it's got rather unique packaging. It's got a windowless front of the box, says Tamashii Nation Store right there on the front. Nice little image of Goku, and it's got all the typical stickers. On the side, it just says Figuarts Son Goku Innocent Challenger. And on the back, it's just a full body shot of that same image from the front of the package. And it says, again, Tamashii Nation Store. They really want you to know where this came from. All in all, it's a cute little package, not something you see every single day. But that's enough about this package. Let's get him out of the package and take a closer look at him. All right, straight out of the package, he looks really good. This is another small one.
That's what she said.
So let's get him measured up real quick. Okay, to the top of his spiky hair, he is right at 4 3/4 inches, but down to where his hairline is, he is still more like 3.5 to 3 3/4, which will make the entire figure right at 12 centimeters, give or take a spot. Let's stand him next to some other little ones. And here he is next to the Kid Krillin figure, and they look really good. They are literally the exact same body with different heads. And here he is next to the GT Kid Goku, and he absolutely towers over him. And here he is with the Daima Mini Goku, who's even smaller than the GT Kid Goku. And it just occurred to me that this mini Daima Goku right here would make a good stand-in for a Kid Goten figure. And here he is next to the Demon King Piccolo figure from Dragonball. And those two shared a lot of screen time, and I think they look really good. Okay, all that looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at his accessories. Now, he comes with a nice little spread of stuff, so let's check it all out real quick. Hey, real quick, I just wanted to remind you all about the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. If you haven't, check out the post where I listed everything you need to do to be eligible for that. I'll link it somewhere up here at the top at some point. And obviously, I'm not going to be giving you all this one. I'm going to be giving you this one. It's an unopened one, brand new, fresh, still in the package. And I just want to thank you all again for 1,000 subscribers.
Thank you.
Now, this little guy comes with 2 separate head sculpts. He comes with this regular head sculpt here on him in the package with this faceplate right here where he's kind of being frumpy and making a mean face. And I really like it. This is a nice big head sculpt right here. And he comes with this windswept hair sculpt, and I think it looks really good. I like it a lot. And I just put this little faceplate right here. It's kind of him making a serious face with him looking off to his right. He also comes with 2 other faceplates. He comes with this teeth gritting face right here with him looking off to his left, and it's done really well. And he's got an open mouth yelling face, and I like this one really well. The mouth is done really nicely. He also comes with 8 hands, 2 little fist hands on him in the package, 2 little kung fu grip hands, 2 wide open style pose hands, and 2 hands to hold his power pole. He also gets his tail, but we'll talk about it more here in a minute. He also comes with 2 power pole effects. He comes with this one right here that's still in its sheath and on his back, and I think it looks really good. It is a lot bigger than the power pole sheath that we get with the Daima one. And of course, he comes with the full length power pole right here. I think it looks pretty good. It is a lot bigger than the one we get with the Daima Mini Goku. So all in all, that's a pretty decent spread. I like it. Let's take a look at his aesthetic really quick. Okay, first and foremost, I want to point out that he is kind of shiny.
Fuck.
I wish it wasn't that way, but it is. He is shinier than the Krillin figure, which is literally from the neck down the same figure. But I think that has a little bit to do with the color of orange that they've used for his gi, because it's kicking back light a little bit if the camera is showing you, but the sculpt still looks really good. The belt looks really good. The hair is fantastic, nice little matte finish on it. It's a big old head sculpt, which I like, because Goku back in Dragon Ball had a gigantic head. Face plates, you saw all of them, they all look really good. Nice matte finish on them. I wish that matte finish continued to the rest of his skin and gi, but we didn't get that, so I'm going to quit tripping.
Liar!
There's a little bit of paint on his wristbands, and they look good enough on both sides. His little logo right here looks pretty good. I don't remember them all being kind of yellowish or whatever in there. I always thought it was white, but it still looks pretty good. The one on the back looks even better in my opinion. That looks really nice. Which brings us to the tail. The tail is painted well, but there is no wash or dry brush or anything on it, so that kind of sucks. I wish they'd have given us a little bit, but for a $36 release, I'm not going to trip too bad. And his little shoes, they look good too. The blue part is no, not the blue part, but the white part is painted, and it looks pretty good. And the joint is black. I'm going to assume that adds up and should be like that. So all in all, he looks pretty solid. Now for his articulation, let's start with the head. He will look down really good. Doesn't look up all that much, and by all that much I mean not at all. And he really doesn't have a neck joint, but you can still kind of nuance his head all around, and that's because he's sitting on a weird little joint that I'm going to show you. It is kind of like a hinge with a double ball peg sitting on a hinge sitting on a peg. If you see that.
What the fuck is that?
And that's kind of weird. The Krillin, the Kid Krillin, I should say, figure is the same way. And I think they've done one other one, maybe that Z Broly as well. That's kind of a weird choice. It limits you in some ways and gives you some options in others. Not my favorite neck joint, but it works, I guess.
You serious?
Now his shoulders, they are a little system right in here that we'll look at here in a minute. They come up above 90, but he's got little skinny arms, so I'm not that impressed. We'll do a full 360. And if you look here, they kind of butterfly a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean quite a bit, because they actually bring the arm across the body pretty well and without gapping. So I really like the look of that. He's got a little bicep swivel. He has a ball hinge for an elbow, which is single jointed, but you'll get 90 out of it, and that's really about all you need out of him. And the wrist is a ball hinge as well. His abdomen, it's really interesting. His abdomen has a little hinge in there that we'll look at here in a second. But right here is neutral. And he will bend forward pretty well with very minimal gapping. It's not too bad. A little bit of shelving right here due to the sculpt, if you see that, but it's not super bad. And he'll lean back just a little bit for you. And right there when you lean him back, you can see that little hinge, but you can also lift him up and actually make him a little bit taller, which I think is okay, I suppose. It's not really necessary, but that's what they were doing with these figures. And there's also a ball peg down here in the waist that you get some extra tilt and nuance, and that's where a lot of your twist and everything is going to come from. Now legs, the hip system down in here is basically that 2.0 Goku system, but he'll get about that. That's past 45 degrees, so that's not too terrible, especially for the date and time when this figure was made, so I'm not going to trip. Does get a really nice front kick, and that was, I don't even know what that was that fell off, but we'll figure it out. Nice front kick right there. And a really nice back kick because he doesn't really have a butt. He does have a thigh swivel that works just fine. Single jointed knee, not the best looking thing ever, but it's a little bit past 90, and for this figure, that's about all you're gonna need. And down here, the ankle is a ball hinge, so you'll get a lot of down. Actually, a little bit of up with some ankle rocker as well, so I like that. No peg holes in the boots, of course. And he has a little toe hinge that is horrific. Bandai and Tamashii do not do toe hinges very well at all. Oh, and that was just this little piece. Don't freak out. That is it's easy to put back. It's just a little floaty piece. I'll put it back here in just a second. No worries. And his tail articulates a little bit. You can pop it off. As you can see, it's a little ball peg that just plugs right into his butt. And it'll move around and swirl however you want it to. Overall, he moves pretty well. Okay, final thoughts on the Innocent Challenger Goku here. This is a really solid figure. Definitely could use some more paint, but what Dragon Ball Bandai figure couldn't. His articulation is pretty darn good, except that weird little neck joint. And he's got a great spread of accessories. This is a really solid release. I'm going to give him a B. Little bit of room for improvement with stuff, but a very, very solid release, like I said. If you have not subscribed and gotten eligible, refer to that post that gives you all the details. Please do that. Give us a like and share and comment and all that good stuff. Thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. You have no idea how much that means to me. It's really awesome. But anyways, that is all I have got for the Innocent Challengers Goku here. With all this said, this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.